Jackie Chan.
Me, I knew that those are my brothers. When I go back to, to my family, I knew that, I'm going back to the family.
MNTV ONE is your joy.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everywhere that you are watching us, ladies and gentlemen. This is Life Transformation Center, and it is my journey, my story, with MNTV ONE. Remember, always I am your host, Mercy Nesta. And today is a very fantastic day that we are having a very, very fantastic guest that we will have, or we will partake this conversation together. And this is the man of God, the prophet himself, that I will give him the chance to introduce himself to the audience. Then we can just drop deep in the show. You're very most welcome, sir.
Thank you so much. Yeah, my name is Prophet Jonson, as the man of God, Mercy said. I'm living currently in Columbus, Ohio, and I thank God. I'm a servant of God in living in Christ Omega Ministry. I'm working in the prophetic ministry, and I'm also a singer, a worshiper, and I thank God to be with you guys for this short moment. God bless you.
Man of God, let me have this great time with you and let us know a little bit about you. Who is Prophet Jonson? And maybe let's start before Prophet. Who is Jonson?
Jonson is, first of all, a human being, a creature from God. I'm a son of the late Mr. Bear, Claude, and Mrs. Naomi Ntumba. I'm the third born of my family from Democratic Republic of Congo. Yeah, I think that all the presentation that I can give you for now.
Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. As you were watching, that's the man of God from Democratic Republic of Congo. And right now he's basing in Columbus, Ohio. We are talking about the United States of America. Now, man of God, before we can deviate more in our talking, can we know a little bit about Jonson? How Jonson grew up in that community of Congolese?
I was born in Kisangani, that in northeastern Congo. I was born in Kisangani. That was the 30th of June, 1987.
Yes.
So June 30th is the independence of Congo.
That's right.
So I feel like the way I was born, I feel like independent, because I was born in the independence of my country. So we left Kisangani when I was 3 months, and I grew up in Goma, that in eastern Congo, from age 3 months until age 20, and then we went in Rwanda, Kigali, and I grew up there, and we left Rwanda in 2016. So we went in Rwanda in 20,000, and we left Rwanda in 2016, and we came to US. And when I get to US, I like we landed in New York, so I call you New York like a motherland.
Motherland,
because that's the land that welcomed me in the United States of America. But I grew up like a normal, child. Very, very moving child. I went to school, kindergarten, that's how we call it.
Yep.
Primary school, secondary school, and then some part of college. And I did computer science in college. But I didn't get a chance to finish college because we have to move from Congo to Rwanda. And after that, we moved to United States of America. That's all I can say about me.
If we can deviate deeply in your life, we will, let's assume that Jonson was a very good young man, a young boy, who wasn't this stubborn, you know. What can you say about that? What was your challenges, like mountains, you know, the valleys of your life before you reach to this Jonson we are talking about here?
I can say like when I was growing, I liked to play so much, and that was the big issue with my late father. Like, cause all the time when he was looking for me at home, I was not there. I was playing somewhere, playing soccer, doing some yoga, some kung fu.
You did some yoga?
Yeah, some yoga, some kung fu, some swimming. I was going to the lake and going to swim, and until the day I would like even to die into the sea because of that. And just that the way I grew up, and all the time when I was coming back home, my father was beating me a lot. My father, my mother, because I was this stubborn guy. Yeah, you know, like every child, I just grew up like that, and you know, by God's grace, I'm what I am today. But my childhood was very, very disturbing, and I pray to God that none of my children will be like me.
Hey guys, I assure you that we are in the safe hands, because you know, as he said, he did yoga and kung fu, karate is inside. You know, there is pia pia pia, Jackie Chan. We are good here.
Some flip also.
He can flip over. Don't worry, he will demonstrate over here.
Yeah.
But, maybe.
Yeah.
Now, man of God.
Yeah.
As you said, you growing up, you know, there was circumstances in life, and you have achieved, you have overcome them to be where you are right now. Let me speak a little bit. How you said you were born in Kisangani,
Yes.
and you moved to Goma, from Goma to Kigali, that's Rwanda. From Kigali, then you came to United States.
Yeah.
What was the process there? How did you see the journey going?
I can say that the journey was I can say it was easy, not easy. Like when I moved from Kisangani to Goma, I was a child.
That's right.
I was 3 months only. And then we went to Goma. I grew up in Goma. Like, you know, as a child, I was growing up. I didn't know, like, we should go with my father, my mother,
Yes.
left and right. I didn't know because, you know, when you are a child, you depend on your parents.
Yes.
And that's what happened when I was in Goma. Like, sometimes they could send me in Bukavu. Sometimes they send me in, you know,
Ingweshe.
you know, different places.
Kaziba.
And I grew up
You know those
like that.
places?
Yeah. And then after that, we moved from Congo to Rwanda. And in Rwanda, we was in refugee process.
Yes.
Which took 16 years.
Sorry.
16 beautiful years, which was not easy at all. I know that people who are watching us who were in the refugee process, they know how long it takes.
That's right.
It takes longer. We did 16 years. 16 years, not of an easy life. It was a very, very difficult
Yes.
life because first of all, we've been living in Rwanda without our father. He was in Kenya at that time because he went there to work, and he took like 6 years without our father, and the life was not easy at all. But we thank God because after 16 years of struggle, God opened doors, and we came to United States of America. I can say like that move from Congo to Rwanda, and from Rwanda to US. From Rwanda to US, that was a very hard part of our journey. But today we thank God because we're here.
Wow, that's so much interesting to hear. That's, ladies and gentlemen, that's a very encouraging story that we really need to hear in this life. Because most of the time, whenever we talk about refugees, there is a lot of paths that are difficulties that they're passing through, and probably we can go to details because there is a lot we can talk about refugees. But right now we are talking about the man of God himself, Mr. Jonson. I'm not putting the prophet because we are going to that part. We are still talking to Jonson as a Jonson. Not as a prophet, but as Jonson.